Hello. Let me put us live on YouTube. Yeah, here we go. So is it the first time of any of you or the first time with me?
Yeah, seems my first time with you, but not my first time in TNT.
That's really good.
Me too.
That's good. It's been a time since I have been here. As I was in a break because I have changed the city where I live. But since last week, I'm back to TNT. So guys, it's good to have you here. So I'll present myself as, I don't know, Dansky and Juliana. I don't know if I know Eduardo. Maybe yes. I'm not sure. So my name is Wellington, but you guys can call me Well. I'm a host here on TNT since October 2020, so it's been a while. And as a participant, I have been here for about 2 years. Yeah, in 3 days, it turned 2 years since I have started to come to the meetings. I'm from Salvador, but right now I'm currently in Rio de Janeiro. I'm a civil engineer, but I do not work in the area. You know, things were hard. And I just love this place, being here, speaking in English and meeting new people. I have made a lot of friends here. Phil is one of these ones. And I guess it's the best place to practice your English and discuss about important things. So I guess this is all. And you, Juliana, please present yourself.
I'm Juliana. I'm from São José dos Pinhais, Paraná State. I'm 35 years old. I'm work with IT. I'm SAP constant. And I'm here in TNT more than 1 month now. And I really enjoy this platform. I'm learning a lot. I'm here almost every day, but first time with you, Well.
That's really good. I hope you'll come back all the time. Okay. And enjoy TNT. It's really good to come here every day that you can. If you can do it at least once in a day, it's awesome to practice and develop your English. Yeah. And you, Denise.
Hi, hello. I'm Denise. I'm it's the first time that I'm here. My first talk here. Yeah, I'm 38 years old. I'm an electronic engineer and teacher. And I'm here to see if it's good because I need to practice more my English and grow my vocabulary. And I have been English teacher for many years too, but from basic grammar and stuff. And now I want to get better in my grammar, in my vocabulary, and all of this.
That's awesome. So, how did you discover TNT? Did you find us on LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, or it was a friend?
A friend, Bianca, she told me, she gave me the tip, and then yesterday, and then I subscribed myself.
That's really good. So welcome. I am really sure that you will enjoy TNT as Juliana are doing, as I did, and I still doing, and I believe the others too. Okay.
Okay.
And Dansky, did I say your name right?
Yes, eu sei, man. So, my name is Dansky. I am 26 years old. I live in Goiânia. I'm also a civil engineer. And I work today as a software developer here on TNT.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just switched to the area that you work here. Yeah, I did the same.
Yeah.
But not in IT area. And you, Eduardo?
So, I am Eduardo. I'm from Curitiba, near Juliana. Juliana is in São José dos Pinhais, is very close by Curitiba. So, yeah, I found the TNT on Duo's website exactly 1 year ago. And since then, I am here for, I don't know, about 110 times.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yes. So I love it. So I know many people here. I already had meetings with Yuval, with Bruna, with Julia, and since then, I've been practicing my English, and I think this space is amazing for this, because you have a great opportunity to fix what you are studying, and don't forget what you studied, and make
It's
friends.
really important.
Yes,
Actually,
so
the best part.
I am here to speak a little bit. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome back, Eduardo. And you, Bru, please present yourself and welcome back.
Guys. Yes, I'm really happy because now, let me update you. Now my student is at 8, so every Monday I'll be able to join your meeting. Yes,
That's really
we
good.
reschedule.
You earn
Yes,
money and is still
we
able to
reschedule.
come.
Yes, definitely. So I'm Bruna, I live in São Paulo with my family. I work as a teacher and also as a community manager here on Talk and Talk. I'm also a hostess on Wednesdays in the mornings. So you are more than welcome to my meetings. And I think that's it, guys. It's really nice to talk to you as usual. And that's it about me.
Yeah, and let me explain a little bit to Denise how it works. The first thing that we always say, it's not a class. So we are here just to talk, have a chat, and improve our English. If you don't know how to say, you can say it in Portuguese, you can try to imitate, I don't know. The thing here is just to discuss it and express your opinion, but respecting everyone. We normally bring a topic to guide the conversation in some questions that I can follow or not, depending on how the conversation will go. And today's topic is, where is the line? The name don't explain anything else, but it was about the line of the media. I don't know if you guys have remember things that happened to celebrities that have their lives destroyed by the media, by this position. Doesn't matter if they are kids or people, women's or men's. And I was thinking about this. I said last week on my meeting, I give a little spoiler that I was remembering Amy Winehouse, that to me is a remarkable case, because everybody saw what was happening, but anyone was able to help, or anyone wanted to help the fans, or were there just relaxing and seeing her shows, even though she was drunk, So I was thinking about it, and I decided to see what is in the other's mind. So the first question is, what is the limit of media's positions? Where do you guys think it goes? Let me see. Bru, to help the others, I will start with you, to give them time to think.
Okay. I think this is something too personal, but and each person will feel their own limit and will maybe they will limit their own limit, like they will set this boundary where they feel comfortable, and they say, I think this is too much for me. I don't want to share my life that much, or I don't want my life to be exposed this way, So I think the limit really depends on what you want to take, how far do you want your privacy to be harmed, to be affected. If it's not a problem for you to share your life, the places you are going, I think it's okay. But a lot of people don't want to share some stuff, so I think the limit depends on each person.
Really good. I'm thinking now. And how about you, Julia? What do you think about it?
I agree with Bruna. I think it depends. Everyone knows their own limit to expose themselves. However, I think for who are seeing the artist in general, the limit it's the respect. If someone share their life in social medias or on TV or whatever, it doesn't mean that you don't need to be respect with that people, and I think the respect is the limit. Everyone need to balance and think about that, and depend how much people put personal informations on medias in general.
Yeah, I totally agree. And sorry, I was saying Julia. I didn't saw the Juliana. Yeah.
Can call me just Ju. It's better.
Yeah, Ju. So we'll be Ju from now on. And you, Denise, what do you think about it? What is this limit?
Yeah, I agree with both of you. And I think it's like we saw the artists. Some artists have babies and they don't show their faces. Other artists, they show their faces. They sell the pictures. So it depends on what they want from the media. Because here in Brazil, the media is not so how can I say, picky, or they are not so demanding on the artists. There in the USA, in the UK, they are the worst because they go after them and they are in the private beaches and whatever they are, they found out and then they sell the pictures, and they have a problem with the media there. But here in Brazil, sometimes it's not so much as their place in those places, but it depends on what you want to expose to the media. But as I said, depends on the country you are.
The harassment outside is even worse than here, yeah. Especially in the USA, as you mentioned, the first.
No, in the UK, many years ago, with Princess Diana, before she died, oh my God, she had a lot of pictures that they don't like, and that it's in very, how can I say, very private, so you see, like, why? Because they sell the pictures to the media and they do that. So that's why it's not, sometimes we don't want to expose any parts of our family or of our day, and the media is there. Here in Brazil, we have privacy. We still have privacy. There, they don't have. It's very, they have a lot of problem there with that.
Yeah, it's something that we will discuss a little bit later, more about it, I guess, in one question that we have here. And Dansky, what is your opinion about what is this limit of the media's position?
So I think that everyone is exposed in some level with Instagram, Facebook. I think that we control how much we expose on these social medias, but we have some situations that we don't have control over the exposition in this is so bad. That's it.
It's really difficult to identify, to put it in a box. It's like Bruna said in the beginning, it depends a lot on a lot of things.
Bruna just resumes.
Yeah. And you, Eduardo, what do you think about it?
For me, it's like a contrasense. I don't know if there is this word in English. Because some people make a lot of things to get famous. And after this, want some private. I don't know. For me, is a little confused. And of course, we have justice for some abuses, no? Like Lady Diana was mentioned here. And I don't know, for me is a little confused, no? Because people need people who like artists, singers, or this kind of professionals, no, need to get famous, to get money, but need to lead with some is kind of every professional have your good things, your bad things. You need to lead with these bad things, no? And of course, I think is it. I don't know. For me, it's a little confused. So to be famous and don't know how to lead with the bad situations to get famous. No? For me, is it.
Yeah. And what do you think about the kids that are famous on the media? How to deal with that? Are the parents should be involved? How can help? Because when we are adults, I guess it's easier. It's like in a work, as you said, as you mentioned, we have good sides and bad sides, and the collector of that. So we have to deal with this. It's something that we have to choose. But how about kids? We have, for example, Maisa that has a lot of memes from her as a kid, but in the time that she was a kid, internet wasn't stronger, but maybe nowadays would be really hard. But we also have Melody that is really young and have a lot of things, hates against her, and a lot of young and teenager famous here in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that is to deal when you are a kid?
Yes, I totally agree with you, because I think your question is very interesting, because don't make sense, no, for me. So kids exposed on TV, but so our society is a little crazy, no? Some things in our society is not logical. And so for me, it's not good expose a young people, like children. Maisa is a good example for this. So Silvio Santos said the strange things for her on TV, and she said bad things to Silvio Santos on TV. So I don't know. I have no opinion about it, because for my kid, I think is wrong, and my son will never be exposed on social media or TV. But I respect the parents that think that this is good or the right thing to do with their children. But I disagree. For my children, I respect, but for my children, I think it's not a good thing.
Yeah, I understand your point of view. And Diego, what do you think about it, about kids' exposition?
I think it's a sensible topic because I agree with Eduardo. Sometimes I don't know, I'd like to have, for example, a son, a daughter exposed on the medium. However, if I think about Maisa, some time ago, I was listening her talking about her previous life, and she said that their parents protected her, and she has a psychologist that help her all the time. And for Maisa, work on TV was a big play. She doesn't have the entire page what she was doing there. It's just a play, something fun that she was doing. So when she grow up, she not have some damage, As other example, if you thought about Michael Jackson, for example, he start his career very, very young, but his father, it's the opposite of Maisa's parents, because for his father, the idea is to get money and not protect the kid. So he had a lot of problems, psychology problems, over the years. So it's complicated. I think the kid doesn't have responsibility to judge if it's right or wrong, but their parents, for sure, they have, and they need to protect their children.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And how about you, Dansky? What do you think about it? Do you have an opinion or just reflecting? How do you feel it?
I'm thinking about it, and that's a hard question, because um, each people understand this thing different, and you don't know when you are uh, being annoying to someone, you know.
Yeah, I guess I got your point too. Like everybody outside will see these different, as we are seeing here, we have different opinions about the same topics. And I guess it's related to the context that we are raised and the way that we see. And as you mentioned about Michael Jackson and Maisa, they have different parents, different situations, and a lot of exposition. Both of them, they are really famous, you know. But yeah, I got your point. Would you like to add something else?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. And you, Denise?
Well, I agree with all of you. I have, for example, I have two children, one son and one girl. My girl is 11 years old. She has Instagram, but not with her pictures, for example. So she has an Instagram, she has a YouTube channel, but only for her stories that she makes. She edits videos, so she makes a lot of funny stuff, and she doesn't appears. And I agree that their images can be used as a wrong way. So it's better for them not to appear, right? Not to be in media. But if they are in media, I think the parents have to be very responsible about the messages, all the comments that people makes of the pictures, because if they read that, they become sometimes sad, traumatic, or something like that. So this is, I think, the worst part, how to deal with the comments about everything, about their appearance or the videos or whatever they do, because people can be very rush on the internet. That we say bullying sometimes, but this is, for me, I think this is the worst, and using the images from a wrong way. Because when we write on when I write some comments on the internet, I try not to be a rush on people. I try, if I have something bad to say, I don't say it, you know, because this is going to make the bad things worse. So I think, but people don't think like that. And that's it.
Exactly. You brought a lot of good points. My mind is just blowing now, so I will ask to Bruno to say her opinion, and I will still here reflecting about.
Yeah, the guy said a lot of good stuff, you know. I will go with what Ju was saying about the way parents deal with this, you know, and kind of going with what Denise is saying. Of course, I am not a parent, so I won't say it's easy, you know, to control everything. And of course, parents are always trying to do the best they can. And sometimes they, for example, Ju was talking about like Michael Jackson. Maybe at the time his father thought it would be the best idea, try to take advantage of their voices, of their talent, you know, in order to make money and to get them a better life, you know. And then Maisa's parents were focused on making her feel comfortable and enjoy that phase of her life, you know. So I think it's really difficult, uh, and it's really really complicated. But maybe the kids should be heard too, you know, like, are you enjoying what you're doing, you know, like, are you feeling comfortable, do you want to do this, do you want to be exposed this way? And I think it's sometimes it can make parents not see the children's perspective too, you know, because they are earning money. It's been nice for them, you know, to have their children seeing this way. So mainly like nowadays, you know, a lot of small kids, like sometimes the kid is not even born yet, but they already have an Instagram profile. I think it's really complicated. You're exposing your child so young, you know. And we never know the ones who can use that photo, you know. There are a lot of stickers of children, you know, on WhatsApp, you know. Like, can you imagine your daughter or your son, you know, being exposed and like having their stickers on social media? Like, it's really weird, you know. I don't know if I would like this exhibition, this or this exposition this way, you know. It's really delicate. There are a lot of points. It's hard.
Yeah, it's a deep topic. I guess we need a entire talk and talk to talk about it. And yeah, I was thinking about the stickers that I have from kids, random kids, and I use. Yeah, now I'm feeling bad. But okay, let me let me go to the next question. And it's related to we already said about some people that we remember, some celebrities that have their life destroyed by the media or parents. And guys, I would like to know if you remember anyone, who is this person? And do you think that it's easy to notice the moment where the media crossed the line, you know? For example, let me give you a recent example, like Britney Spears. She had all her life exposed, you know, all destroyed, and everything that she did wrong, the media was showing and just going against her, and this just destroyed her life. They didn't even notice the damage that they would cause with these, the problems that she could have, and the good things that she did, because she's a human person. She did wrong things that normal people do, but as she was a famous person, she suffered more. So do you think that it is easy to notice when they are not just giving information, but destroying someone's life? Do you guys recognize it in any situation that a famous person had? Who would you like to start?
Yeah, I was thinking of one of the most recent ones, Brazilian stories of Clara Castanho, right? She had the baby and she decided not to be with the baby and to donate it, I don't know, or leave the baby for adoption, you know.
Adoption, yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's really complicated, you know, because the way it was, the way media shared or you know, they expressed this and like just spread this new, you know, it was really harmful for her, you know. And the way she was exposed, you know, like a lot of people judging her because of the decision she made. So I think this is something really complicated, and the media definitely crossed the line in her case.
Yeah, totally agree, totally. Who else? Who else remember any other situation? Oh, also about this one. Go on, Ju.
I have one case, it's not so impactant, but this year, Luana Piovan decided not share their children
Kids, yeah.
pics with TV Globo, because the Big Brother, and a lot of people criticize her decision because, okay, but you put the pictures on Instagram and another social medias, but doesn't care. It's her decision. If she just doesn't want to share with a TV show, a program, no, it's their decision. It's her decision. So no one can complain or judge her because that. I think there is a limit, and people nowadays, they are not able to separate what it's public life and private life, you know?
Yeah, totally. Good point you brought. And how about the others? Do you guys remember any case?
I remember the case of Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
I think that the media just spammed a lot of bad news about him. And in the end, he just won the process.
and when do you think that the media crossed the line, you know? They just didn't check, didn't waited for the end, they took a side. How do you think it was?
You're talking about the process? Don't
Yeah,
understand.
about the way that they did, the exposition about John Depp. When do you think that they crossed the line?
Oh man, I think that it was just horrible because imagine that you are ending a relationship, marriage with someone, and then you have a lot of information about this marriage getting passed on the TV shows and on the internet. It's so bad.
Yeah, I got your point. Thanks, Ki. And you, Eduardo?
So I remember when Mamonas Assassinas, dead in that plane accident a long time ago, and the media show the parts of the bodies and the shocking scenes about the accident. So I think in this case that I remember, the media crossed the line, and so it was not so good to see, or I think so. The media not respect the families and the people that died in that accident.
Yeah, you brought a good point. Don't need to be alive to be disrespected. You just said about some people that have died, and they also explore the exposition on this, and that brought collateral effects for the families. So even that you are
Exactly.
not free. Yeah, I didn't thought about it. Good memory, Eduardo. And you, Denise?
Eduardo, I remember that. Eduardo, I remember. Yes, I agree with him. Even when people die, they don't respect, media don't respect. Like I said about Diana, Lady Di, I remember it was shocking how the media went on all the accidents and all the stuff, and for many, many, many months ahead, and they were talking about it. That's why they crossed the line, just to sell news. So they crossed the line. This is the problem. They don't know how to stop, because money is very important for them, not their privacy. And they don't need to be so famous. They can be not so famous, and then you have a blink of something in the media, and you can be like smashed down. Johnny Depp has this lucky because he was exposed, and then I thought, oh my God, why does the media do that? The process is not finished, and they were like selling news all the time. And then I was like, oh my God, you don't know how it's going to end, and his career is down in the trash because of some particular case, what happened between them, what happened between them. It's private. He is an actor. It doesn't have anything to do with his private particular story, So this is what I think. They don't have anything to do. He is an artist. She is an artist too. No, but he was more famous than her. So this is, I think they go very out of line when they do that.
Yeah. And now we were saying, I always like to bring a different perspective of you, because, it's a personal opinion of mine, of people in general, and especially we Brazilians. we always put the blame on the others, and we don't see what we are doing and what is our part on this. But if this content is consumed, there are someone consuming this, and those people are us in general. So do you guys think that people that consume this content have a responsibility on those situations, and how to control this, how to identify, how can we deal and take part on this? Because it's not all media's fault, it's someone else too. What do you guys think about it? Guys are thinking about. Go on, Ju.
It's a good point. I was think the same, because nowadays we have a lot of YouTubers that are surviving doing some gossips, and we have channels, programs on TV, open TV, that they provide a lot of news about artist life. And if this kind of channel programs survive, it's because someone are watching. Or magazines, even magazines, because nowadays I don't know if magazine is so popular as in the past, but it's the kind of thing that gives money because you are consuming. People look for this kind of news, of media, in order to have some distraction. So it's complicated. And if we start to avoid this kind of media, for sure, I think the case of crossing lines will reduce. But it's so hard to change the mind of peoples that there are a lot of things more interesting to watch, to read, and can give some, I don't know, knowledge for them, for us in general, So it's complicated because people need to people need to change the mindset. I think it's a challenge in your society nowadays.
Totally agree, Ju. Totally. And how about the others?
Yeah, I will share my experience here because I am such a gossiper. I really like being in contact and getting to know this stuff, So I think this is my fault too. I wasn't that into Johnny Depp and these other gossips because I use it to follow, not on YouTube but on Instagram, some pages, And I must confess that I got addicted to their content, So I always wanted to see what they were posting, like sub celebrities, like people who weren't famous, but I knew everything. So I think it's really the solution may be stop following. And this is what I did, I just stopped just seeing these content, and it helped me a lot because I was really addicted and I always wanted to see what was happening, and now I'm just free, Of course, sometimes I check a little bit, but not as much as I used it to do, I use it to be there all the time, just seeing and checking the updates, and now I'm just sometimes when I remember, I go there and see it, but it's not always, and it's much better. It's being much better.
And then what I was going to say, we have to stop giving publicity to this kind of channel, right? That give us this gossip all the time. But sometimes we like those actors, so we go at them. And then when I am watching some sitcom or stuff, and then I like the actor, and then I go there in Instagram, and then I see all of about her, more about men. So I go there and then I gossip around because I like to see whatever happens in his life or something. But it's just for a short time, then I know, and then I stop doing that. But when I see this kind of headline like Johnny Depp, when I saw the lawsuit there, I said, no, I'm not going to watch this. I'm not going to read about it. I'm not going to feed this news. I'm not going to do that. So I stopped. I didn't follow all the process. I just knew then that he won and stuff, and it's okay. For me, it's okay. So whatever his problem, So I just did that now.
Yeah. And you, Eduardo?
So for me, Brazilian love gossip. So
I love too, but
proof of this is a Big Brother 20th. So and the Fazenda, something like that. I don't know. For me, I respect who love, but I think it's a challenge change this in our society because Big Brother is a good example how Brazilian love this kind of program, or I don't know. So I think is it. That's it.
yeah, the Brazilian. Go on, please.
No, continue after I compliment.
No, you can go. You can go, please.
I have a point here because Bruna said, oh, I like this artist. So I think the problem when we like an artist, nowadays, they share their lives on Instagram, they own informations, So if you like an artist, you can follow they own their own pages. The problem is not the information that the own person is provide us. The problem is when others make some gossips about an artist, about anyone, I think this is the problem. If you help these kind of initiatives.
Yeah, that's why I said I go there on their Instagram and then I see whatever they want us to see. And then when I read some that, like what happened with Johnny Depp, I love Johnny Depp. What happened to him, I don't care, and then I don't talk about him because whatever happened to him can happen to anybody, So I don't give fuel. I don't feed this machine that is the media because of that. Sometimes of course it sleeps, but I try not to do that.
Yeah, I guess it's really hard because we are curious, so we want to discover a little bit more, and sometimes we think this in a, how do I say, in general way, just it's something normal, it's a famous person, so it's something there, you will read about it, maybe you can check on it, maybe you can believe on it or not, you choose what you want to do, but sometimes you get curious and you start to reading a lot of things and making theories about it. At least I do it because I'm really curious. So if I saw a comment in Instagram, I'll see the person profile and other things in all related, this is really bad. But I think that we all Brazilians are like the vizinha fofoqueira, we want to know everything that is happening. Yeah, but something.
You too.
But you see, you say about Big Brother, but Big Brother was bored. They are in the United States. They are more
Yeah,
gossiper. They are gossiper than us, because they like more. And media there is stronger
yeah,
also.
exactly. What do you say, bro? What did you say?
That you are one of them too. You like gossip.
Yeah, I said it. I like it. And yeah,
Just reminded, like, yeah, you do.
no, I
We
said
have
it. I
already
like
gossiped
it.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
like
think
it.
everyone like it's difficult
Yeah.
to confess, but
Yeah,
inside
Yes.
we
I
like.
just accept it. I just accepted it for my life, and I said with no problems, with no, uh, I don't know, no shame. But I think there is a way that you can feed it and don't hurt anyone. For example, there is a podcast that is a podcast about gossip. It's a podcast of fofocas. Yeah, and it's a good one that is no inviabilize. It's really good, and it's about fofocas. When people ask me what it's about gossips, but good gossips, funny stories that you don't know who are this person because are regular people, So you can know about the other's life if with injury anyone and being something funny. Yeah, I am doing a public here. After I will ask for Daya to give me a signature because I finish everything. So I guess it's natural. We are curious people, but we need to have conscience about what we are doing. And I guess discussing putting this outside as I brought here and seeing how the things happening, because we are in the other side. We are in the side of the customer. We are on the side of the public that we see, but we are not living this life. Sometimes we can be the the root of a gossip that have on our neighbor or our family, and we know how this bothers us, especially when it's something that is not true. Anybody like to be inside and being part of a story that is not true and are running your image, So I guess when we have this conscience and we are empathic, we do it less. And it's something that we really need to do, you know? Even though gossip, it's something that edifies any relationship, Edifica qualquer relacionamento. Doesn't matter if it's a friendship or anything else. We discuss about everything that is happening. And guys, we just have more 5 minutes. I would like you to fill the survey that we have here and say about you think that I can do better about the topic that I brought, anything that I can brought after. I bring a lot of random things, always with difficult questions because we are practicing English and we have to be prepared to anything because when we go to another place and have to talk in English, doesn't matter if it's in the work or with friends, will not be something that we study in a regular class. Doesn't things like, hey, hi, what is your name, where you are from? We did it in 1 minute, just in 1 minute, anyone here. And then you have a lot of things to talk. And it's something good too, because we discuss about things that are around us. It's happening. I guess it's much better. We get to know the other's opinions. We meet each other better when we know the other's opinions about random things, because we are not putting masks. And this is something really good here on TNT because everybody can express their opinions, even though they are not similar. We have different opinions here about different topics. And I guess everybody here has now something else to think about, will reflect after, can discuss this with anyone else after, and grows more about it. So it's always a pleasure be here with you guys in a Monday 9 a.m. 9 p.m. 9 a.m. is too early to me, but I will try go, bro. But it's because of my job. It's really difficult, but it's always awesome to discuss in English, to practice English. And we are here on YouTube. A lot of people will see us. We are exposing ourselves. We are famous now, guys. If anyone else watching this video will know that we love gossips. So guys, if you have any gossip you want to share with us, just search us there on Telegram or come here to TNT to discuss about it. I'll bring a topic about gossip one day. I have brought some year, I guess in the first year that I was a host, and I will brought it again, you know, not to we gossip, but to discuss about gossip. Gossip about gossip. It's like an inception.
Great.
So guys, I hope you'll have a good night. Take care of yourselves and see you. Go to Bruce meeting Wednesday, 9 a.m.
Yes,
Awesome.
and welcome, Denise.